found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here? A gray hand said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here. They look relieved to have finished their work.
What the heck?
This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about. The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero. Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral. I wonder what this channel is for.
FM, huh?
They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need.
seems important.
I wonder what's on this reel. What is day 0? Maybe I can find out more about it.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
I remember watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind.
That's weird.
They dug up all that harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day 0.
Probably gonna mess with my mind. That's probably the only thing I have left to do here, right? Alright.
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
Oh, I could go back up to the radio. Where was the radio? It's over here, right?
There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere.
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk, an increasing danger. Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... But this particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material, and we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season?
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals.
I feel like I must have missed something here. Is it really just a loop? Weird. Alright. Let me see that again.
I'm not
Same
sure I
thing?
can go through that again.
That's funny. Okay, well, I would have gone through it again just to see. Yes. Weird. Alright, I gotta find out where the recorder was. I don't know where that was. Alright. That's all from the dig site, huh?
What we do to the land eventually makes its way into our blood and our brains. This can define a season.
Alright. Alright. Open at sunset, but
The Grey Hands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
I need to take a picture of the wave machine. That was all the way over there. Run. Here. Why can I not? I don't understand why I cannot take a. If I take a picture of this, or maybe take audio of this, well, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not doing anything. But it's definitely this. It says dig site. Weird. But it's in the dig site. What is the dig site for? I don't understand. What did I miss with that?
I'm not sure I can go through that again.
Whatever. Alright. Where am I? Oh, I'm leaving through the other side, going up and around. Okay. Or, okay. Do not enter unprotected. Memories. What does that say? Memory flowers taken over this field do not enter unprotected. Interesting.
The info sign earlier said they are dangerous in large numbers. I have a pendant though.
So, wow, look at all the flowers.
In Cairo, we have a statue to remember Dr. Fumio. But this statue is meant to be worshipped. Huh. These slips are prayers to this god for forgetting things. People prayed here. Who did they pray to?
That's not what. Well, no, it is. But I guess maybe I have to come back to it at some point. Probably. That's the rest of the year of the din. Huh.
The year of the din? Was that how they recorded years in the olden days?
I don't understand. What am I supposed to be looking for here? What is that? Hmm. There it is. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something here, but maybe it's something I have to come back to. Alright, I'll come back, I guess. One day. Huh. Weird.
Sometimes recording, I feel like a vulture, feasting on a melancholic corpse. Never mind, forget this.
Big red thing.
I'm sure these critters will escape the valley before the flood. This is a season when memories echo on and on and on and on. Will the echoes fade away, or will they be cut off abruptly?
Still need to figure stuff out here. Some kind of ceremony bowl where people prayed at. I need to place a prayer to forget or something there. It's kind of weird.
The fabric negotiates with wind and gravity. The end result is flight. When I cobble together my own religion, this will be a god.
Okay. You can come up here. I don't know what you're waiting for.
The Grey Hands have a lot of this stuff now, for better or for worse. The bird stole a small trinket. I left the bird its prize, but maybe I can learn more about the locket. The tree looks healthy. The ritual must have worked.
I can't look higher. Wait, isn't that what I came up? That is what I came up. No, it isn't. I came up over here. That's where I came from there. That's the other path there. There's a cow. A couple of sheep.
Dear future person, are there goats where you are? I'm petting this goat for you.
Okay. A little bit too cozy of a game here sometimes. Oh, look. Oh, wait. Nope. I can't go around that. All these blocked pathways. How dare they? I'm petting the goats. For some reason.
How is the next season going? Does your dad write
Whoops.
poems?
No! Oh. I have to press R2. Yeah.
The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. If music is complete, then it is not music. It looks like a set of aphorisms. Now to find the rest.
Okay. Imagine losing my bike somewhere like that. That's just a wall. What's that sound?
Rhubarb is one of my favorite words. Rhubarb. 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 Rhubarb.
What do you want? You can come in. I can't go in the house. Come on up. I'm not stopping you. Saba.
I hope I get to taste some saba fruit. If it merits a sticker, must be pretty good. I had an uncle who collected tools that were so old nobody knows what they were used for.
That's a nice little place. Sit down and have a cup of tea. Guess that was the point, huh? lived in, which is what's nice about all this. Oh, an
Oh,
actual
no, no,
human.
no! You said we had until midnight. I'm not ready to leave. Look at all this. Wait a minute. A cute outfit, a bicycle. You're not a Greyhound. What a relief. I'm sorry. I just assumed because who else would be. What are you doing here?
Da, 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 da.
Today? You're trying to do that today? Wow, and I thought I was busy. Welcome to Tiang Valley. You should have been here a week ago when the evacuation started. Almost everyone is gone now. My son and I are still here. There's a few old people left too. You might come across them. Hopefully everyone will leave the valley tonight. We're going to live in the city, in a little apartment. Look,
Uh-huh. Oh boy, puzzle. Can I zoom in on that? What the heck is that? Uh-huh.
see how they put the dimensions on the back? I recreated our future apartment here, on the lawn. This is the space we have to work with. I'm trying to really imagine what it'll be like. We're going from a big farm to one room. And we need to be packed by tonight. I already packed for myself and my son, but my husband Yuri is a little harder to pack for because he passed away recently. And I can't bring all his things. It's not realistic. His stuff is still... it's all here. It's okay. What'd you say you wanted to see? The true state of all things? It must be in here somewhere. We can do this.
Oh goodness.
Just need to decide.
Oh, and the fourth wall. Look at that break. Oh goodness. All right, so I have to decide. That's funny. What do we got? What do we got? Life on the lawn.
These are Yuri's books. They're pretty heavy.
Not really the best choice, but also the Prism of
This is
Yesterday.
an old religious book, The Prism of Yesterday. He didn't like to talk about his faith. I haven't read it much. Maybe there's a part of him in these pages. A part I never understood, that I could still glimpse. Maybe he would want me to keep this one. But I don't know. It just doesn't mean much to me. Yuri found this old tourist guide to the valley before we moved here. He was so excited. But this guide is really out of date. It's from way before the war. There's something optimistic about the colors they used. Yuri really wanted to take a trip to the archipelago together. We prepared for it a lot. Even taught ourselves a bit of the language from this book, but we never made the trip. It was always going to be soon, but it never happened. Seems like the kind of thing no one does anymore. Which should I take with me?
I would say take the book, Look to the Future. You should travel to the islands.
Yeah, Kochi and I could still go sometime.
What do you want, Liv? What do you want?
Yuri would be so happy if he knew we were there together. I suppose I'll be leaving the other two behind. I know they're heavy, but would you want to take one with you? Oh yeah, you're the last Tiang Valley tourist. You deserve it.
And it just magically disappears into my satchel. What else? Oops. Oh, that's the sun. Hello, sun. He's not very, I don't know, I guess
Our old
since...
cart broke. I overloaded it. So I had to use the wheels of his bicycle. Now he's so mad he won't say a word.
Yep, well, that'll happen. Choices between three
Yuri
photos.
learned to paint from our neighbor, Matiora. He painted all three of these. This is a self-portrait he did. Kind of intense, right? He was more handsome than that. I wish he could have seen himself the way I saw him, you know? He was really lovely. Just occasional dark moods from his work. This is his portrait of me. We got into a fight over it. What's that supposed to mean? You just splatter some paint on the canvas and put my name on it? He said it was my essence. I don't know. Do you think it looks like me?
Resemblance is low.
He painted this for Kochi. Some kind of private joke between the two of them. I don't get it. They were both interested in the war and how it ended. I'm not. I just pray nothing like that will ever happen again. Which painting should I take with me? Yes, you're right. Kochi will be glad we kept this one. All right, this is going well. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or someone. The demon of shame and mourning. How could I have forgotten? Now,
How could you
where
have?
did I put him?
Ugh.
We need to bring the demon of shame and mourning.
Oh, dog, did you fart? Ugh.
When someone dies and you're in mourning, you're supposed to keep the demon in sight at all times. He's supposed to remind you of your regrets. It's a religious thing.
Okay.
I've packed my essential clothes. I don't know what to do with these. This was Yuri's best suit. Maybe when Kochi grows up, it'll fit him. That's a long time away, though. My island dress. I made this for our trip to the islands, the trip we never took. It was based on a photo of a seaside Azan dance. The hours I spent on this. These are some of Yuri's clothes from when he was a kid. I thought Kochi could wear them, but he says they're itchy. So what's the use? But to throw them away, he was a little boy. He would put these clothes and go to school. He grew up. Oh, God, this is... I mean, this hurts a little. Okay. Yes, let's bring it. Especially since we also packed the Azan language book. It reminds me of our dreams together. Things we wanted to do. Let's see how this is going so far. We'll remember Yuri's dream of going to the islands. The dress I made for a trip never taken. We'll keep this inside joke between my boys. I think we're almost there. Let's just look a little more. I went through all our old photos. Trying to
Lots
see
of
what I might be
photos.
forgetting. I love that view. Have you been
Yeah.
up there? By the entrance to the shrine?
Well,
The entrance is bigger than the shrine itself, just across the river and up the hill. It's worth visiting. The doors to the shrine open when the sun goes down. The monk is
Oh.
still in there. I hope he'll evacuate. That's Matiora. She lives east of here, out in the woods by the river. She said she'll evacuate, but she's still here. It makes me nervous, but I can't complain. We're still here too. That's our Yuri. He worked on the trees, trying to cure them. But he got sick. He's buried up in the cemetery near here. We'll have to leave him behind. No choice on that. The past is such a heavy dream. And I never remember my dreams. But when I wake up, there's a cloud of feelings the dream left behind. When the day begins, I move around, and that trace disappears. I wonder if our memories of the valley will drift away like that. Enough of these old photos. We still have work to do.
Okay. I was a little harsher than I expected. That's good. Okay, so photos, no. What else we got? We got stuff in the bed.
Yuri built these tools to study the valley.
Yeah.
They were his life's work, and they took his life away, too. So what do I do with them? You can't buy tools like these. He made them. My husband didn't insult God, but maybe he stepped on his toe, and his life went out of him. The truth is, I'm relieved to leave this place. Tiang Valley is not some preserved jar of, I don't know, culture. It's chaos. It's life. It's constantly changing. They might be incredibly valuable to a scientist on the other side of the world. I don't know. I also hate them. I get you're a curious soul, but I forbid you from using them. I don't care, but he did. He gave his life trying to understand this world. I can't keep these tools, and I can't throw them away. There's even more of them, bigger ones, out at his work shed. Okay, I'm gonna turn away now. I want you to take them or throw them away. I don't want to know. All right, this is it.
Oh, I guess I said the wrong things for her to take the pictures or not, but oh, we broke. It's too heavy. It's funny. Oh, we broke the demon. Oh no. Oh, good. That's what's supposed to happen.
I killed him. The demon of shame and mourning. What was I thinking bringing it along? What an awful tradition. Kochi, you still want to take a final tour of the valley? Let's get those wheels back where they belong.
Aw.
I know what I'll carry with me. It's something I couldn't leave behind if I tried. It couldn't be crushed like the demon. It's too many layers deep. I'll carry the part of me that's gone, that's missing. But there's so much life left that flowers grow along its edges. Something like that.
Huh. Well, okay. Kind of a cinematic end to this hour. Not bad.
I'm glad you came to Tian Valley today. Thank you for being there for me. I didn't realize how much I needed a stranger's ear. Now, there's no rush, but as you try to wrap your mind around this place, feel free to come ask me questions. I'll be right here until night comes.
All right. Emotional baggage handler. What the heck? Okay. All right. Well, that seems like a good place to stop for today. We can go and put our inspirations in. Tools. The demon of shame and regret is dead. Love it. Oh,
We build our lives out of what we leave behind as much as from what we carry with us.
all right. Seems like a good place to stop. Oh, that's the tree, huh?